I went to camp to make friends, not to be hunted by monsters, ignored by adults, and losing friends mysteriously. Book 9, Welcome to Camp Nightmare. Dropped in 93 in a master class, and wow, maybe I shouldn't have went to the woods. Billy gets sent to a summer camp where the rules are unclear. Ah yes, the plot for Welcome to Camp Nightmare. A kid goes to a summer camp where the campers disappear, phones in the mail are fake, the counselors are just assholes and just don't respond to anything that happens, and a single wolf-like creature named Saber stalks the entire campground. And then everybody just pretends like everything's just fine, like nothing is going on. That kid's not really gone. What are you talking about? There is no Saber. Ah yes, and the cover. Green tint glowing like Satan's nightlight, and some spooky-ass shadow about to unzip your soul. It screams, "Don't you dare sleep here." I'd never slept in a tent like this growing up, by the way. This tent is crazy. Literally just a bug cover. There is no like zipper or anything right here. And then what the hell is going on with this thing right here, man? What kind of creature is that? I can't even really tell. You can't even barely make it out, but it's definitely terrifying. And then the sky looks like, the bowels of hell. And then what the hell is this green light coming out of here? That's definitely not human. There's nothing human about this book at all. It's the little camp of horrors, like the little shop of horrors, I guess. But you can't tell me they don't see that fucking hand right there. When I was going camping, if I would have saw something like that, I would have noticed it right away. Dude, bugs are gonna get in there, dude. That looks terrible. Like, I hate bugs, dude. I really do. Spoiler warning, you have been warned. For Camp Nightmare, you have been warned. Here it comes. So the twist reveals that the entire camp was just a setup. It was an extreme test ran by scientists. Every kid going missing was part of the setup. The monsters, part of the setup. The snakes, part of the setup. All the danger was staged. And then the final reveal shows that he passed the test. Billy passed the test. And where is Billy going? He's going to a planet called Earth. That's right, folks. We're on an alien planet. That's a big twist, right? I loved that when I was a kid. I couldn't believe that. And supposedly Earth is hostile, maybe even primitive. Imagine that. Book is psychological warfare for 10-year-olds. There's no logic, just fear, confusion, and bug spray. Welcome to space travel training. Here's your fake summer trauma simulator. If you survive, congrats. You're going to an alien planet, no questions asked. Interplanetary camp approved. Television episode was great. It was a two-parter. Along with The Girl Who Cried Monster, I would say Welcome to Camp Nightmare is one of my favorite episodes from the original series as well. I can't really say enough about it. I grew up, during a time where going to camp was very popular in the 90s, right? Got some cheesy moments because it's the 90s show, obviously. Turns out, in the original one, that it's all just a ploy, and he's going to Earth. They even show, Earth up in the sky, so I thought that was really weird, though, as a kid, because I'm like, what planet are they on? Are they on Venus or Mars or something? Weird, right? Like, what planet are they on to be able to see Earth that big in the sky? My experience with this as a kid, like I said, going to summer camp was really popular, and I'm one of those kids. I never went to summer camp back in the 90s. I heard it was really cool. I really wish I would have gotten to do it. I played a lot of sports growing up, so when I went to camp, I went to basically football camp and stuff. I didn't go to, the most I did was a day camp, and that was usually at some kind of rec center. But most of the time I stayed at home, and I hung out with my friends during the summer. I always wanted that experience of going to a summer camp and actually being at a camp for 2 or 3 weeks. And I never got that as a kid, but I sure as shit watched a lot of movies about it. Heavyweights is one of my favorite movies of all time from the 90s, and that movie's hilarious. And it's funny because they're going to a fat camp. Any kind of movies, like Ernest Goes to Camp, love that movie. By the way, Ernest movies are great. I saw this at the book fair in the late 90s, and I picked it up and I read it and I liked it. Obviously the book is more in depth than the episode, like I always say. But yeah, that was my experience. I really craved wanting to go to summer camp and never did. If you have really warm memories, or if you really want to know what it's like going to summer camp, this is the one, but obviously not too much, because obviously you're not going to lose friends and then creatures are going to attack you. I mean, maybe they will. Maybe a bear will get you. I don't know. Summer camp, but in hell on an alien planet. Check it out. Well, thanks for watching, and remember, if your summer camp feels like a murder cult, it's probably just a space program. Welcome to Camp Nightmare, where the only thing that is real is your breakdown. The next journey takes us to the next door neighbor's house, and maybe meet the ghost that lives there.